Hello, everyone, and we should be live. I believe we are. Hello, everyone, and we're live now. The Montreal Canadiens made a fairly big trade today. I mean, it's not massive, but it's pretty big. It's not every day you get to come up here and announce, "Hey, the Montreal Canadiens have traded for someone." And yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna get into the trade. Implicit, welcome back to the stream, man. I saw you left the Discord, unfortunately. Tisk tisk. Now it's all good, man. Brendan Odell, Nikki, Ray, bro. Oh my God, we got a massive influx of a holy shit, a massive influx of viewers. Hello, everyone, pro gamers. Hello, pro gamers, everyone. St. Louis is on Kako, Brendan. Honestly, like Lucas C, welcome to the stream. Rich J, Habs, man. Alexis Dubuck, TFS. Welcome, guys. Welcome to the stream. Alan is definitely a backup for sure in Montreal. He is definitely a backup. Yeet. Yeah, let's run with the Discord. Hey, implicit, it's all good, man. If you had to delete your Discord, I apologize for that happening. But I hope everything's all good, man. Sorry, I'm just going to move my mic up just so you guys can hear me a little better. By the way, guys, let me know. How's the stream look? How's it sound? That'd be great to know. But definitely, Allen is absolutely a backup to Carey Price. Unless Price is having some rough games, which in that case, I do think Allen could potentially step up into a starter's role for the Canadiens. But yeah, so to get into it, St. Louis is on Kako for sure. If fine, hey, good to know. Basically, the trade, as you might have seen in the thumbnail, the trade, Montreal Canadiens acquire Jake Allen and a 2022 St. Louis 7th pick. In exchange, the St. Louis Blues acquire a third-round pick from the Montreal Canadiens, which was previously acquired from the Washington Capitals in the Ilya Kovalchuk trade, and a seventh-round pick from the Chicago Blackhawks in 2020 as well, which I believe was the pick we acquired, I want to say in the Andrew Shaw deal, one of the Andrew Shaw deal where we traded him back to Montreal. Oh yeah, implicit. Yeah, I saw, man. In my opinion, I think it's bullshit. I think it's bullshit what happened, man. Trade Kincaid for Victor Arvidsson. If Mark Bergevin's working his magic, get fucking Victor Arvidsson. This is definitely a great trade for the Canadiens, Brendan Odell. I agree. Man. He was arguably the best goalie for the Blues in the playoffs, which we're going to get to. But yeah, in my opinion, this is a massive win for the Canadiens. Firstly, I want to address things from the Blues side. Basically, they needed cap relief. In order to tell, like, hey, are we going to be able to sign? Alex Pietrangelo, or is he going to end up walking to free agency for literally nothing, you know? Yeah, Nikki, don't just please don't talk about it here, man. I understand everything, but yeah, Discord DMs are always open, man. My Discord DMs are always open. For me, this is a big loss for the Blues at first. If this gives the Blues some type of cap relief to free up to be able to sign Alex Pietrangelo again now, in my opinion, that's a big win for the Canadiens, for the Blues. In my opinion, that they relieve some cap. I believe they have now roughly about $9 or so million in cap relief for the St. Louis Blues. I think Pietrangelo would probably take 6 or 7, in my opinion, unless he does really want, like, okay, I want my big boy contract. Which if that is the case, then yeah, he definitely can get 8, 9, maybe even 10 million, arguably. But yeah, the Blues, they relieve some cap by sending Jake Allen to the Canadiens. And yeah, basically they release some cap, and in a way it is a win. They do get some massive holes, I guess they can fix. Not massive holes, but it's just that they need a new backup, and they're going to need a little bit better defense, and they need some bottom six forwards than the Blues, in my opinion. I think there's some guys that didn't show up in the playoffs that you could easily ship off as well to relieve just a little bit more cap for Alex Pietrangelo or release or whatever. But yeah, I definitely do think that this is a win for the Blues in that term, that they get to re-sign Pietrangelo. And Leafs fans are probably hating Habs once again. You're all very welcome. Does this mean no big forward? Not really, Rich J, because keep in mind, we can trade Alzner to the Red Wings, for example. We could trade Alzner to the Red Wings. We still have Domi to trade. We still have to trade Domi because there's no way we are giving him anywhere near what Nylander is making, because he's not worth it. He's not worth $11 million. There's no way we're paying Domi that much. So I think Domi can get traded. I argue Petrie and Sherratt are on their way out. I would argue especially Petrie. Those both guys are on their way out. That's 4 guys you can trade right there. You trade those 4, say you just get picks out of them. You can go after a big-time player. Not that I would, because why would we need Taylor Hall? I'd personally go after more of an not Eric Halla, Mike Hoffman or an Evgeny Dadonov. But yeah. You better be ready to pay him $8 million. And plus, I don't remember who your team is, but you better be ready to pay him $8 million if your team wants to take him. Hey Harry, yeah. At least Trevor, how's it going, man? We're gonna sign Kovalchuk, man. We're gonna sign Kovalchuk. Who's an RFA or who's an FA for the Habs this postseason? I know Domi is. I actually have a document on this. Let me open this real quick. I can tell you guys real quick. If you trade them for, no, Nikki, you can't get Caulfield in the lineup because he's going back to college for another year. You can't get Caulfield in the lineup because he's going to college. Oh, the Isles? Oof. Just give – Ray, bro, it's not as simple as, just give him a bridge deal. No, basically the Habs – Domi wants money because he had one good season. He had the 74-point season or 73, somewhere around there, 72, 74-point season. You can't just give him, bridge deal, 3 years, $4.5 million. No, what I was thinking is that quite possibly – Domi would take a pay cut. Domi would take a pay cut because he loves being in Montreal. So, I thought personally, okay, cool. We're going to get Domi on a pay cut. But no, he wants big boy money because he had one good season last year, did nothing in the playoffs for us this year, and had a very shit regular season. It's $8.3 million, everybody. Yes, they can give him a bridge deal like Laine, but look at Laine. He's not doing shit in Winnipeg, and he's going to be on his way out. What's the most you can get for Laine? Maybe a first-round pick if you're lucky. You're not getting much for Patrick Laine because he's not been great. You look at Matthews, and then you look at Laine. Matthews has been so much better. Jesus. But yeah, Nylander's making $6 million. Well, still, even if he's making $6 million, you're not paying Domi that. That is a massive overpayment for Domi, personally. How about Nikki? I like your optimism. That's not going to happen. So, who wanted to know? Nikki, you want to know who's an FA? Laine is just under point per game. But still, you look at Matthews, and he's been the goal scorer Laine was projected to be. Yeah, Matthews is much better. Severing, hello. Exactly, implicit. Well, not only would he not take that ridiculous contract, but his attitude, he's a locker room cancer. Everywhere he goes, he brings them down. And yeah, Sharky Boy. Alzner, Nikki, I hope so, man. Sharky Boy. You could say we have too much money on our goaltending, but Allen signed for what? Maybe another 2 years, maybe 3 at the most. Allen, if he performs as well as he did in the playoffs and the regular season this year for the Blues, you can easily trade him. In fact, honestly, I really wouldn't be surprised if the Blues, if the Canadiens acquired Allen, and then we're going to flip him. I honestly would not be surprised if we trade, say, Domi. Honestly, personally, I would not be surprised if we trade Domi, Allen, and Paling to Calgary for Johnny Gaudreau. I would not be surprised if we didn't want to trade that first rounder. If we're like, hey, you guys need goaltending, we just acquired Jake Allen, would you guys like him instead of the first round pick? Honestly, you heard it here first, guys. If the Domi for Gaudreau trade rumors are legit, you heard it here first. We acquired Jake Allen to trade him to Calgary. And honestly, he'd be damn good in Calgary, in my opinion. He'd be good. In the case of a buyout, yes. Jake Allen, Price, Alzner, Weber, whoever it is, if we buy them out, their cap is still on the salary, not the full cap. I think it's half their salary for twice the length. So, for example, with Price, we'd still have $5.2 million on our cap for, I think it's 12 years if we were to buy him out. Best of hockey. How's it going, man? Patrick Lacache, I did not get a better camera, unless you were here like a year ago when I had the shitty camera. But no, I didn't get a better camera if you've been here recently. I guess my Wi-Fi just got better. Yeah, let's go. Would you do this trade? No, absolutely not. Not for Spencer Knight or Spencer York. I think Primo is pretty solid. Trade Price, fuck it. Implicit, I don't know about that. I don't know if I would do that personally. But yeah, best of hockey. And someone trade for Laine Connor for Mete Paling in a second. Oh, absolutely, I would do that. Absolutely. Laine Connor for Mete Paling in a second. Like, yeah, we need defense. But that's why you got Romanov coming up. You can get rid of Sherratt, and you can get rid of Sherratt, Petrie, and even Mete, arguably. But if you're getting Laine and Connor, especially if you're getting Kyle Connor, hell yeah, do that. What about Lindgren? Lindgren's a minor league guy. Lindgren, the only reason who's the backup now is because we didn't want to have to just rely on a rookie and Primo. Lindgren has been interesting. So yeah, trade. Oh, absolutely. If that's the trade, if that's a trade that just came in implicit, then that's god awful for the Islanders. But if that's fake, delete that or mod delete it. But if it's a prediction, then yeah, just whatever. Yeah, exactly. It's forever. 100% do that. But yeah, I'm gonna get through who are UFAs and RFAs now because someone wanted to know it, and then I'll talk about why I think it's a massive win for the Canadiens. Yeah, Mete and Paling for 2 firsts, I'll do it. Like, give them to Detroit. Like, fuck yeah, I'll take 2 first overall picks. First, I mean, they do need Dean a solid center, but then again, why would you be going after Paling if you need a solid center? But yeah, so we're UFAs. Or Dale Weiss, I believe he's making $2.5 million. We're getting rid of him. I was saying if it was fair. If it was fair, you didn't say that, man. Connor's been amazing this season. Yeah, exactly. He's been fantastic. That's why I would absolutely take him. I would absolutely take Cal Connor on the Canadiens. So Dale Weiss, Christian Folin, and Keith Kincaid are all UFAs. We're absolutely just getting rid of those guys. We have no use for Weiss. Folin didn't even crack the roster on the playoffs. And Kincaid has been god-awful in Montreal. I'm glad we only signed him to the 1 year. Splats, poop. Not sure if you're a Blues fan or if you're a Habs fan, but what are your thoughts on this? What are your thoughts on the trade, man? But yeah, so Weiss, Folin, Kincaid, we're absolutely getting rid of those guys. RFAs, Domi, Mete, Evans, Juleson, Vedamo, Ouellette, McNevin, Houdon, Blandisi, Lucani, Luchuk, Waked, and Sturz. Sturz, the guy we acquired from Ottawa for Matthew Pekka. He's definitely on. Those guys are all the RFAs. The minor league guys, it's whatever. Udon, he's going over the KHL, I think. So yeah, the KHL. Yeah, I thought it said KHA, but he's going over the KHL. It's whatever. McDevitt, I think you can have. Yeah, Laine and Connor for Domi, Paling, and Mete. Absolutely, I would do that. Like, sure, we're losing Domi, but whatever. Give us Kyle Connor. Like, Jesus Christ. McCarron, not at all. McCarron is not at all making the NHL lineup. Jesus, it's going to be Price and Allen. Ouellette, I mean, you could wait. This isn't a Fortnite stream. WTF? Hey, Splats. All right, now we're not. We're a hockey channel. We don't deal with that fucking Fortnite shit. We don't deal with Fortnite. Nerd, hey, Mr. DDT. Can we get the hype in the chat, boys? Mr. DDT's in the chat. Let's go, baby. Mr. DDT, let's go. But Ouellette, yeah, you can re-sign him, use him in the minors. Alzner could have been a good shutdown defenseman, but his speed is what slows him down. He played good on his call-up this year, but he's too damn slow. He is too damn slow, in my opinion. Yeah, fucking trolls, man. Yeah, let's go. You'll be a big YouTuber. Hey, Severin, it means a lot. I appreciate it, buddy. And yeah, I can hope, honestly. I can hope, man. Oh, yeah, McCarron's on Nashville. Ryan L., thank you for that. I forgot. McCarron's on Nashville. We traded him. We traded McCarron for – who did we trade him for again? Didn't we trade him for God damn it, who did we trade him for? I forget. But Vedamo, I would sign him. He's a good depth guy. Juleson, you absolutely have to sign because if he can get over the headaches and everything that's been going on with his concussion, unfortunately, if he can not get over those, but if those can stop happening, I think he definitely has potential to be a really, really damn solid. Nikki, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I would not trade Romanoff to the Isles for Clutterbuck. I mean, I know Kim. I'm sure Kim would like that because the Isles would love a defenseman like Romanoff. But there's no way the Habs are getting Clutterbuck. There's no way. There's no way that's going on. Jake Evans, my opinion, pretty solid. Can crack an NHL roster. Did McCarron? I don't think he did, Rich J. I don't think he did get a few NHL games with the Preds. I don't think so. Mete, you absolutely have to re-sign him. And Domi, he's a trading asset at this point. You can trade him. Domi and Paling for Gabe Velarde and Kempe. I'll do Velarde. I don't want Kempe. I don't like Kempe. Well, it's not I don't like him. He's just I don't find him that great. So yeah, basically the Montreal Canadiens. We discussed. So the Blues, they acquire some cap space to re-sign Alex Pietrangelo. Sorry, Leafs fans. And yeah, basically we turned Alexei Koval. Ilya Kovalev. We didn't trade Alexei Kovalev. Alexei Kovalev didn't come back, and we traded him. Just Komarov for Domi. You know what? Why not? Why not? Komarov for Domi. Pelech and Pulak for Yossi. Yeah, just trade the most overrated defenseman in the league for Pelech and Pulak. Absolutely. Kempe's a dump in the trade. Yeah, exactly. But we don't need cap dumps. We're trying to get good. Windy City. Hey, Windy City Hockey. How's it going, buddy? How's it going, man? I like that. We got Nikki, and Ryan, and we got Kyle Burakovsky in the chat. Yo, let's get some Nick high for Windy City Hockey, boys. But yeah, so the Blues acquired a third and a seventh from the Canadiens. We turned Ilya Kovalchuk into Jake Allen. What do you think about it, guys? We turned Ilya Kovalchuk, who we're going to get back. We got a free third rounder from the Capitals to retain half of Kovalchuk's salary for a year, to re-sign Kovalchuk in the offseason into Jake Allen. We pretty much traded implicit. Yes, he is. Yossi's the most overrated defenseman in the league. What would you want for price? Given how he played in the playoffs, at least 2 firsts and a pretty solid prospect, at least in my opinion. I mean, I don't know. Knowing Bergevin, we can probably turn Price into Sergachev, Hedman, and Stamkos, knowing how Bergevin has been. Like, Jesus. He could probably fleece Tampa and make it look like not a fleece, but it is. But yeah, Montreal, we've had problems securing a backup. Kincaid didn't work out for us. Tokarski kind of worked out for us. He played good in 2014. The other one, the one from Ottawa, didn't work out. The one from Tampa Bay didn't work out. I forget who. It's the fucking one. What, Harry? He's so good. No, he's not. Domi for Sam Bennett. Why not? Domi for Sam Bennett. Let's take a perennial underachiever in Sam Bennett, and we're going to turn him into a top 6 forward. Kovalchuk going to sign. Yeah, Kovalchuk's going to sign with the Buffalo Sabres. Yeah, he's going to sign with the Sabres. Domi Paling in a second for Stromata in a third. I don't mind Oli Mata. Dylan Strome, he's decent. I'd take it maybe. As long as that second round pick's not ours. Not this year's, I mean. Ristolainen for Pelech? Not really. Ristolainen's kind of underachieved, in my opinion. Pelech is a damn good defenseman, very underrated. I don't do that, in my opinion. Yeah, Dahlin for Lizotte and Kempe. Done deal. Oh my God, guys, 12 likes. Thank you guys so much. If you're enjoying the content, hit that like button. Jesus. But yeah, the Montreal Canadiens acquired Jake Allen, who, like I said, they've had trouble finding a solid backup. Like, yes, Primo is going to be the backup and probably the starter once Price retires in 3 years. But in my opinion, I do think Jake Allen is that solid backup that we need, even though he is overpaid at $5 million. And that's the thing. You guys can't be like, oh, why didn't St. Louis retain salary? They couldn't. They couldn't retain salary because they needed salary cap to re-sign Alex Pietrangelo. And I know people are going to be like, oh, why didn't we get a first then as well if they're dumping cap? Because it's Jake Allen. We fix what we need at goaltending is the backup. We needed a good backup. Yeah, his cap hit sucks though, Nick. His cap hit does suck, but it's not that bad. It's really not that bad when you think about it. What was the package for Allen? Darkness. Basically, it's Jake Allen and a 7th-round pick in 2022 to the Montreal Canadiens, and the Blues acquire a 3rd and 7th from Washington and Chicago, respectively, both in this year's draft. So yeah, that's what the package is. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get to all these comments. Hawks, yeah, exactly. Hawks are trying to keep their picks. I'm making realistic trades, arguably. Yeah, 7th and 3rd, exactly, Nikki. Hey, man. Hey, Habs guy, welcome to the stream. It's been a while, man. I'm glad with the deal as well. Allen's going to be the best backup since Halak. Arguably, I think he definitely could. I mean, Tokarski, in my opinion, had a decent season or two in there. But yeah, definitely, I definitely think Allen, if he stays with us and he's not just a day trading asset, for example, and it comes out, say, later tonight, oh, he's getting flipped for thing, said first-round pick, then yeah, I definitely think that he can be a really damn solid backup. That's what Allen is more fitted as. Domi and Paling for 1st and 2nd, depending from what team, Rich. Domi and Mete for Goudreau. Replace Mete with Paling and add in some type of deal, then absolutely. Ryan L. DeBrincat for Kiter. Kiter? What am I saying? Kiter. Chris Kiter. What's he flying, a fucking kite? They would do that. Allen for no, they would not. No, they would not. Implicit. Ottawa can easily just go after Robin Lahainer or Braden Holtby in the offseason. Yeah, Tokarski was legendary in that 2014 Eastern Conference Finals. That's what I was thinking. I was like, Tokarski was good in that. Tokarski was good in that Eastern Conference Finals. He just couldn't keep the team alive, unfortunately. He played out of his mind for that game or two he was in. Just, he couldn't keep it. Yes, they would. No, they wouldn't, implicit. They can just go after Liner. They can just go after Liner. They would just go after Liner. They would just go after Lahainer or Leonard, actually. Leonard, Holtby. They have so many good goalie choices they can go for. Allen is not a starter. Leonard, Holtby are. They are starters. Exactly, pro gamers. They wouldn't. Implicit, I love you, man. You're a great viewer, but they would not. Yes, their goaltending sucks, and they're about to lose Craig Anderson to retirement, but they wouldn't. They wouldn't do that. Habs have good potential for sure, Ryan L. Honestly, I love the package for a backup. We have depth at goaltending and get a third-round pick. That's a great deal. Exactly. It gives you guys cap space to re-sign Alex Pietrangelo. You get a third-round pick, which is still pretty solid, which means we turn Ilya Kovalchuk into a third to re-sign Ilya Kovalchuk in the offseason, and in turn turn that third-round pick into Jake Allen, who we could then end up trading as a day trading asset, in my opinion. Exactly. I wouldn't do DeBrincat for Domi, Paling, Allen at a first because Blackhawks goaltending, at least in my, is pretty solid. But yeah, DeBrincat had a rough season, but exactly like what Windy City just said, Hawks are trying to build around DeBrincat or Cat, Doc, and Boquist. So, and obviously keeping Taze and Kane, you're not gonna be like, oh, why not just trade them? But nah. But you never know. I mean, you never know. They could trade Kane and Taze, but they're probably gonna keep them. I'm joking. Yeah, implicit. Yeah, Habs guy. It's been a crazy growth, man. We got rated by Hot Take Hockey. He grew us 45 subs, something around there, and we've been just gaining ever since. Like 265 subs. Habs guy, that's nuts. Like easily, that is massive nuts. Pietrangelo for Trouba, yeah. Rangers accept for sure. Blues absolutely not. They can get Fleury if they want to trade for Fleury, because I think Fleury could be on his way out of Vegas because of his agent. You never know. Would you rather Rask and Halak or Price and Allen? Personally, Rask and Halak. Halak and Price, or Halak and Rask. I'd rather Halak and Price again, but yeah, Rask and Halak are so much good. So much good right now. They are so much good. What's up, TH? Hey, oh yeah, THG, Wicked 50 cal. How's it going, man? Hey, how's it going, man? THG, hope you're doing good. Pionk over Trouba, unfortunately, Pionk over Trouba right now. But yeah, Habs guy and Sharky, I can't really say right now, oh, I would rather Price and Allen over Halak and Rask or the other way around, because we haven't seen how they work together, and we might not. Like I said, he could be a day trading asset for the Canadiens. But for me personally, with Rask and Halak, they click. Those guys are both starters. They can play 45. They can play 41 games together. They can play literally half the season combined. And play, or not combined, they can play the full season combined, split equally across them both. With Price and Allen, we don't know. I do think it could be more or less of a 50-30 thing than rather a exact starter 1A and 1B. I do think Price is definitely going to get the more starts because he's getting paid $10.5 million. I'd even argue maybe something where it's like a 60-20 type deal, but it depends how the season is. Because if they go with the full 82 game season and it's massively crunched down from December to say June, and then they go to the playoffs there, but it's like it's kind of compacted. But if they split it down to say 60 or even 50 games, which I wouldn't necessarily be opposed to, and have it from December to say April, and then do the playoffs like normal, then you never know. Lemieux for Glass, in my opinion, I don't think Lemieux is worth Cody Glass. I'm doing pretty good. The semester's already turned out to be the busiest yet. I have not time for anything else other than work. I literally missed. Hey, that sucks, THG, man. I'm really sorry to hear that, man. Implicit, I'm really sorry to hear that as well. Holy shit, that sucks, man. Yeah, honestly, Windy City, like, I do think that the Blues because I think they have about $9 million in cap right now. I still think they need more. Because they would be like right at the cap. They'd have like maybe a couple thousand in cap, depending on how much they re-sign Pietrangelo. And exactly, they overpaid Folk and Scandella, in turn giving Montreal not only a second but a fourth as well. So in my opinion, I think the fact that they overpaid Folk and Scandella means either they're both gone or they have to trade someone else, man. They have to trade someone else for sure. What would you pay for Sergachev? Well, given he's an RFA, probably like $5 million. Probably actually like $4 million, because Tampa's in cap hell. Tampa is an absolute cap hell. So we can steal Sergachev away from Tampa Bay. All we'd have to give up is like a second and a third. And if they can't trade anyone, then yeah. Just read something. Habs guy, I just said that actually a little bit ago. I was like, I'd rather a Mike Hoffman or an Evgeny Dadonov in the offseason. And you know what? I would absolutely love Mike Hoffman on the Habs. I don't care what his girlfriend said about Erik Karlsson and all that right now. Well, obviously I do, but not like, I don't care when we're talking about the player. I would love Mike Hoffman. Mike Hoffman is a 30, 40 goal scorer, mostly 30 type of goal scorer. He is absolutely what the Habs need. We need that big-time goal scorer before Caulfield comes in. And I think Mike Hoffman will work well. If we can get him on, like, say, a 3-year deal, I think that would work wonders for us, in my opinion. I think that would work wonders. Why did they sign Scandella? I have no clue, Nikki. I guess they didn't see the amazing UFA defenseman crop that was coming up. And I guess they wanted to give Montreal a free fourth rounder and be nice. So, yeah. But, yeah, not enough money to sign cap space. Domi for Mantha, definitely. I like Mantha's upside a lot more than than Domi's, in my opinion. I think Domi, he did have the one good season. I think Mantha needs to be on a top six pair. Not top six, but a middle six. I think Mantha needs to be in a middle six to really shine through before breaking up into a full top-line role, in my opinion. So I definitely do think that with Mantha, if we trade 1-for-1 Domi for Mantha, I think we can definitely win that trade as soon as the season beginning for me personally. Jets stole Pionk from New York. They kind of did, honestly, unfortunately. Exactly, implicit. You just got to come back tomorrow strong. You just got to come back strong tomorrow, man. But yeah, I can see Kotkaniemi being traded or signed as an FA. What team do you think? In my opinion, Montreal. I think Montreal is going to keep Kotkaniemi. I don't think he's a bust. He's absolutely not a bust. He proved himself in the playoffs. So I don't think Kotkaniemi is getting traded or signed as a UFA or RFA elsewhere. I think Montreal is going to keep him. He was third overall. There's no way you're just going to let him walk or you're just going to trade him, you know? Any more trades? Absolutely implicit. I don't know exactly what trades could happen, but absolutely we're not done. I don't think Marc Bergevin is even close to being done for trades just yet, in my opinion. I do think we fixed our goaltending issue despite overpaying. I even think that goaltender could be on the out and out already. I think Jake Allen, like I said, I think Allen's a day trading asset for the most part for us. Potentially. You never know. But I do definitely think that there's going to be more trades for Montreal coming. Just like with Toronto, I think there's going to be massive, not massive trades, but I think there's definitely going to be some like, holy shit, we traded this guy type trades, you know. I do think Petrie, Sherratt, and Domi are probably all on their way out, in my opinion. I definitely think they're on their way out. Do you think Suzuki's going to absolutely run out? I think Suzuki's definitely going to be a superstar for the Montreal Canadiens. I think he's going to be not only the great first-line center that we've been craving, arguably since Saku Koivu left. I know some people are going to say, Plekanec. He's more of a second-line center. But yeah, I definitely think Suzuki's going to be a superstar. I think a first line eventually of Suzuki, Kotkaniemi, Suzuki, and Caulfield. That's going to be a big boy. That's going to be a massive, nice line. Because Kotkaniemi and Suzuki, they're both playmakers. Caulfield is the scorer. I think he's going to have potential for 50, 60 goals in that line. Who's going to play? I have no clue, Josetto. Probably they're going to try Hossa, unless they can try and get someone else. Unless they can sign someone that could be a backup in the offseason. But I think you give Hossa. I think you give or Hosu. I think it's Hosu. I think you give Hosu the backup role in St. Louis. I think you try him out personally. Yeah, not a bust at all. If we get a superstar like Byfield or Stützle, I'm really high on Stützle. I mean, I could potentially see us trading Kotkaniemi for Stützle, but I don't know, honestly. I think you keep Kotkaniemi. Florida, Ottawa for third and Tierney. If you're talking about third overall and Tierney rather than a third round pick Tierney, maybe I could definitely see. I do think Fleury could potentially be on the move from Vegas this offseason, but for me, it just really depends on what they get for him, because if they do get the third overall pick in this year's draft and Chris Tierney, it's iffy for me personally. Domi will likely be getting moved. Habs guy, unfortunately, it seems like it. Exactly, I'm a big Domi fan as well. It sucks, but he's just not worth the $8 million he wants to get paid, apparently. $6-8 million. He's not getting the Nylander money. He's a real character in the locker room. Yeah, almost like pretty much like Galley, for sure. He underperformed the season. Exactly. He underperformed the season, was invisible in the playoffs. We needed more out of Domi, personally. We absolutely needed that 70-point score out of Domi. If we stepped up, we might have potentially pushed for a playoff spot. We might not have gone into 2 8-game losing streaks. Domi had his moments. He had something like a 6-game goal streak. Or he had like 2 or there. Or he had like 2 or 3 there. Two or three type of goal streaks like that, and that's what we needed throughout the whole season. Obviously not scoring 82 goals in 82 games, but something like a 20, 30 goal scorer, something like the 70 points that he put up last year, Bergimato. Yeah, exactly, Price X NHL. Thank you. Expect the unexpected. So you know what? I'm expecting us to go out and get Patrick Kane and Jonathan Toews. That's unexpected. I'm expecting the unexpected, man. Honestly, Bergevin has been massively good for the Canadiens, from his drafting to his trading to his free agent acquisitions, for the most part. But yeah, Hasu's going to be the backup? Yeah, I think that probably makes sense. Lucas, a third-round pick? Absolutely not. Fleury is still a starter. You're not getting that little for Fleury. Yeah, unfortunately, Josetto, they it seems they did have bad timing aside from Hossa. Their goaltending, their HL franchise is kind of gone, honestly, unfortunately. Yeah, I'll do that, man. I'll do that. Nicky Bouchard's kind of a bust. I'll do Bouchard for Andrew Ghetto and 4 teaspoons. Who'd win this trade? Line for Sanheim, Patrick, and a first. In my opinion, I think Winnipeg wins that one. They get a pretty solid defenseman in Sanheim, Nolan Patrick, who could potentially turn out to be not a bust after all. And the 2020 first in a pretty stacked draft like this, if the Flyers are out tomorrow, which knock on wood, I don't have any wood near me, so there you go. If that first rounder turns out to be a pretty solid pick, then Winnipeg runs away with the trade, in my opinion. Line I don't think he's going to surpass more than 40 goals. Again, I'm having fun with it. Ray Bro, is there such thing as Evan Bouchard highlights? Has he even played? Offer sheet Dubois. Ryan L, I don't know about that. I don't know if I want to offer sheet Dubois. I'd rather offer sheet Sergachev because we could probably get him at a cheaper deal. Because Tampa's in cap hell. You never know. I feel like Sergachev might want to return to Montreal. Sanheim and Lindblom for Palmieri in a third. That's just a massive cap dump for Palmieri. Sanheim and Lindblom. First off, Philly is never getting rid of Oscar Lindblom because of everything he's gone through with the cancer treatment and whatnot. Even though he is over it now, I do think he's not getting traded. Knock on wood, he came my desk. Yeah, exactly. That's what I knocked on. I knocked on my desk. Knock on wood. Knock on wood. Absent? Nah, not at all, Nikki. Don't be shocked if we acquire exactly Price. Don't be shocked if we somehow convince Kevin Cheveldayoff to hey, you guys want this Max Domi kid? He's an RFA. He doesn't want as much as Line A. And it's like, oh, he doesn't want much as Line A. Okay, you guys want Line A? It's like, hell yeah. And then he turns into a 70-goal scorer with us because fuck yeah, Bergevin. Yo, guys, just imagine if we acquire Line A 1-for-1 for Domi, and then in like 3 years we have a first line of Line A, Suzuki, and Caulfield. How many goals is getting scored there? At least 200, right? No, but seriously, at least 120. Like at least 60 split between Caulfield and Line A, right? And Suzuki obviously putting up some as well. Strome for Strome, 1-for-1, which is better. Dylan to my Ryan. Dylan to New York, Ryan to Chicago. Ryan or Dylan? In my opinion, Dylan's the better one. I think Dylan is better. Ryan Strome, I think, still has some time to grow, but I think Dylan right now is the better Strome. But yeah, Isles first rounder and Tierney for Fleury. If the Islanders end up winning the cup, then that first rounder is a very late, kind of arguably an early second rounder, and there's a fucking wasp right outside my window, and I'm really terrified of it right now. I don't get what the big deal around Tierney is. Tierney's not that great of a defenseman unless he's a forward, which in that case he's not that great of a forward. God damn it, this fucking wasp, get out of here. I have to grab my electric fly swatter. But yeah, honestly, that's a no-go. I think you need at least 2 first-rounders for Fleury if you're getting a backup. Dylan has 20 to 30 points. We have Ryan Strome with 60 to 70. Strome didn't put up 60, 70 points this year, did he? But yeah, I actually got to talk about this. So yeah, hey, I'm back. Welcome back, Windy City. But yeah, so like I was saying with the Montreal Canadiens acquiring Allen, like I said, they could either flip him, get something better, somehow get 3 first-rounders, which is the way we seem to be going, acquire Marco Scandella, I'll just give you a 4th, and then acquire him. Hey, you guys want a 2nd and a 4th for Scandella? Sure thing, St. Louis. Hey, we acquired Ilya Kovalchuk. You guys want a free 3rd rounder for him? Like, hell yeah, we do. Come on, Washington. Hey, you guys want Thomas Fleischmann and Dale Weiss? Sure thing. Take this Philip Deneau guy. He's not panning out, and we'll give you a 2nd-round pick. Thank you, Chicago. Sorry, Windy City. Yeah, Dylan had 32 points because he was injured for 15 games. I thought he was injured for a bit of the season. Thank you for that, Windy City. Rhino, you got to go. See you soon, man. I hope you subscribed. Hope you enjoyed the content. If you do, hit that bell. Come back for more. I don't know why my voice is getting so high-pitched right now. But yeah, so Allen, we either flip him for a day trading asset or flip him as a day trading asset just to get something good, or we fix our backup issue and have him play or have Price and Allen playing 50 to 30 or 60 to 20 games, in my opinion. I don't think you're going to see actually, no, I would argue maybe a 40-40 type deal kind of with Tuukka Rask. 18 goals, 41 assists. He's a great playmaker. So 59 points, like still, I do think Ryan Strome was good this season. I just don't think he's going to be a big superstar. I do think Dylan Strome does have massive potential as well, though. I do think Ryan Strome played good, but Dylan Strome has better potential. I was actually, were you, Nick? That's actually kind of cool. Not cool he got traded, but cool you're at the game. He got traded. What happened to him again? Wasn't it a leg injury? Wasn't it a leg injury or was it a concussion? I forget what. But yeah, guys, we give up a 3rd and a 7th, get back Allen in a 7th. It's pretty much a 7th-round pick swap, and Allen for a 3rd is what I cut. Basically, if I were to separate this, it's Allen for a 3rd and then just a 7th-round pick swap. So we get Jake Allen for a 3rd. And I guarantee you guys, we are going to swap Jake Allen now. We're going to get like a 1st, a 2nd, and a decent goaltending prospect or a decent backup. I guarantee you. Yeah, it was a leg injury. I thought it was, Nick. Thank you for confirming that. I got like this pimple on my nose and it hurts. But yeah, guys. So basically, I think I might end the stream there. We've been going for nearly 40 minutes. Yeah, exactly. Taste for Shannon Thomas. That is not a good trade for the Blackhawks, but you never know. But yeah, guys. Yeah, Jake Allen is a Montreal Canadien. Thankfully, I didn't do the video I was planning to do, which was the Montreal Canadiens outlook season or off-season outlook, which thinking about it, I should probably hold off for another few weeks because if Bergevin decides to go nuts with trading, we trade Domi, we trade Sherratt, we trade Petrie, we trade Weber, we trade Price. If we trade everyone, well, then yeah, I'm going to be up here often. And you know what? Yeah. See you on Discord. Hey, Nikki, thank you, man. Yeah, Nikki, I'm going to pass on that as well. Exactly. From the St. Louis perspective, darkness, because he is a St. Louis fan. Allen was a backup, 3rd-round pick. You get he was a backup. You get a 3rd-round pick. You get extra cap. And, yeah, we needed a backup. We get a really damn good backup. Allen, he ended up playing he played 24 games this year. He's 30 years old. He played 24 games of the Blues this past season. 12-6-3 record, 2.51 goals against average, and a .927 save percentage with 2 shutouts. And in the playoffs, a 2-1-1 record, 1.89 goals against average, and a .935 save percentage. He has an all-time record of 148, 94, 26, 2.50 goals against average, and a .915 save percentage. Honestly, guys, like Jake Allen is a fucking good backup. And in my opinion, if Montreal keeps him, even at the $5 million cap that he's getting paid, he's pretty damn good in my opinion. He's looking really damn solid. Yeah, exactly. It just says here, yeah, the Kovalchuk one from the Caps is the one. The draft pick traded from Chicago was the one we got in the Kovalchuk deal. and the 2027th round pick is the one that sent Shaw back to the Blackhawks. So we ended up turning Ilya Kovalchuk, and we try to forget the shutout in Chicago. Oh, yeah, you guys got shut out in Chicago by the Blues this year. I'm sorry, man. Allen should retire in 6 years? I don't know about that. My apologies. I had to sneeze. I just had to sneeze. I can't speak English. Alex Ilyev, Rip, Lindgren, and McNevin. It seems that way. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if we end up either letting go of McNevin or trading Lindgren. Personally, me, I'd be more for just letting go of. Personally, I would just be more so down for letting go of McNevin, unfortunately, and just letting just be live, or just let go of McNevin, let him walk to restricted free agency, and those two shutouts from Allen. No way, both of them were on the Hawks. Holy shit, that's nuts. Trade deadline? Yeah, Nikki, I honestly think I would consider going live for the trade deadline next year, man. Honestly, see if we make any big trades. I did see your first comment, but I didn't read it because I did see your second comment. But I definitely would love to. I definitely would love to go live for the trade deadline next year. I'm not sure. Who knows? Maybe Hot Take Hockey, if he's watching or listening to play, I'd love to get on stream with him eventually for the trade deadline. If the Habs make a trade, give my analysis. You never know. Both of them are on the Hawks. That's dope, Darkness. Sorry, Nick, but that is pretty cool. He shut out his rivals both times. Allen is a big time. Yeah, maybe Kim as well. Yeah, if it's a trade between the Canadiens and Islanders, get me and Kim on. That'd be dope. If it's otherwise, who knows? You never know, man. But greetings from David Arthur from Ottawa, Ontario, Canada. Hello, welcome to the stream, man. Welcome to the stream. How'd you find the stream? I want to know that. That's interesting. Allen is also a big-time playoff goaltender. Goals against average of 2.6 or 2.06, not 2.6. That's a big difference. But damn, honestly, I think this is a massive win for the Canadiens. Yeah, we get rid of Domi and Drouin for Lee in a second. Is that a trade that's coming in, or are you reporting that? Oh yeah, that's what you're at. Yeah, that's what you're thinking. Yeah. Yeah, YouTube. Oh yeah. I meant YouTube, but like, how did you search up looking for analysis on the trade? Like, was it in your recommended? How did you come across the stream aside from finding it on YouTube? Windy City, I'd be down for it, man. I'd be down to do a video together if there's another Hawks and Habs trade. I mean, they seem to like doing one every offseason, so I mean, I think we can expect Andrew Shaw coming back to the Canadiens. So it's what I want. Oh god, guys, I'm just warning you, my Wi-Fi might go out, so the stream might end abruptly because it's starting to get a little windy over here. Starting to get a little Windy City. Yeah. It's a rare win-win for both sides. Like, the Habs run away in terms of what they get. Like, they get a great backup, and all they trade pretty much is the third. Because I see the seventh, they kind of nullify each other until one of them becomes a big star, or at least a good AHL. It just came on YouTube. Hey, David Arthur. Thank you, man. That's awesome. YouTube's starting to recommend my stuff out. That's pretty dope. If you're enjoying the content, hit that like button, hit that sub button, and turn the bell on for even more in the future. Whew. Thank you guys for the 20 likes, by the way. But yeah, the Canadiens, they get a pretty good backup in Jake Allen, and the Blues, they get cap space to sign Alex Pietrangelo, and you never know, they could end up trading more guys to make even more space for Pietrangelo, and any potential free agents they also want to sign. Never really know. But yeah, guys, I think I'm probably gonna. Oh my God, guys, 22 likes. Thank you guys so much. It means a lot. Wow, this really means a lot, guys. That you guys are liking the content so much. I think I'm gonna get out here in just a minute. I do want to say though, real quick, with the season ending, because I don't know how many of you guys were here last stream, which is the last stream I did, was the Canadiens getting eliminated by the Flyers in the playoffs. Exactly, Alex. Habs can expose Allen for the expansion draft if Allen isn't good. I didn't even think about that. Thank you, David Arthur, for the sub. It means a lot, man. Keep up the good work. Alex, thank you very much. Who are that's more likely? Oh, definitely Line. I think Ehlers is likely to be traded, but I think Line is absolutely most likely. But yeah, Alex, I didn't even think about that. That's a great point. The Habs can leave Allen exposed for Seattle if Allen isn't good. Like, if Seattle plans like, oh, hey, we need a backup. Jake Allen might be getting overpaid, but he's a really good backup. They could take him. And that's the thing. It all depends on who else we leave exposed. Because if we end up leaving, say, somehow Drouin. Say we leave Drouin exposed. I do think they're definitely more likely to take Drouin, but you never know. We give them like a second-round pick or something like that. They might be more enticed to take Jake Allen. You never know. But yeah, we can definitely leave Allen exposed for the expansion draft if he isn't good for us. Or we can end up trading him at the trade deadline for a first and a second, knowing how Bergevin's been. Murray's on the board. Wow, is Matt Murray headed to Edmonton? That's a ladybug. Hell yeah, let's go. Ladybugs are dope, man. Except the green ones that bite you. I hate those. I think it's a red one, though. But yeah, if Murray's going to Edmonton, that is not going to help them at all. That's really not going to help them, Edmonton. I mean, they don't fix their offensive depth issues. They don't fix their defensive issues. They just get a good goaltender who can maybe steal them a few games here and there. But yeah, guys. I do want to announce here. Where did you see that, Nikki? Yeah, exactly. Mike Smith should retire soon. Well, I think they're both free agents. I think Smith and Koskinen are both free agents, so I think they're both out. Allen is on the last year of his deal, I think. I'm going to look it up real quick. Google. Jake Allen contract. NHL. Signed a 4-year. When was this? Okay, cap friendly. Let's go. I saw it on TSN trade updates. So it's 100% Matt Murray's to Edmonton. Send it to me on Discord if you can. Nikki, send it to me on Discord. I'll look at it after the stream. But wow, if Matt Murray's going to Edmonton, that's holy shit. Wow. I don't know. I might have to go live for that. I might have to put on my Crosby Pittsburgh jersey and go live for that. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe I will. But yeah, Jake Allen. Oh, it's not even that bad. He's not even making $5 million. No, he's making 4.35. That's a damn good deal. This makes it even better, in my opinion. The fact that he's pretty much he's on the second to last year of his deal. He signed through this year and through 2021. He signed through 1920. No, he's on the last year of his deal, actually. Yeah, 1920. He's on the last year of his deal. Here, you got a Discord? Yes, I do. It's actually in the description, Pro Gamers. I think you're in the Discord, so that's a nice plug. Thank you for that, man. If you guys want, the Discord is in the link in the description. Click it, and I will talk with you eventually in the Discord server that I have. It's in the description. It's a rumor. Oh, it's in the rumor. Okay. I would not mind that, honestly. But yeah, so Jake Allen's entering the last year of his deal. It's not even that big. It's not like we have him signed now for 8 more years. It's not like Allen is signed until he's 38 years old at a $7.3 million cap hit. No, this is the last year of his deal, $4.3 million. If he does good, we could probably re-sign him. If not, then we're probably going to let him walk. In my opinion, this is a massive. It's, in my opinion, an even bigger of a win for the Canadiens. We get Allen for a year. Do you have Instagram, buddy? David Allen, I do. It's at dr.overdose.raps. I'll put it in the description, or in the not description. What I just put there, that's my Instagram, dr.overdose.raps. I haven't used it in like 2 years because I don't have anything I could use Instagram on. But yeah, exactly, Darkness. A third rounder for a pending UFA after this coming season. Habs get a good backup. They could extend him if they want. But what I honestly think we're gonna do is if we don't swap. Yeah, Barry's on the board. Oh yeah, because TSN has their trade board. Yeah, they have, like, for example, like Murray and like most likely targets. Like, for example, Freddie Anderson, his most likely target is Carolina right now, right? That's pretty awesome in my opinion. Yeah, definitely leaves forever. If the Blues are somehow able to sign Pietrangelo with the cap space they have now, it's a win-win for sure. We get a backup while keeping Primo in the minors for another year. We don't have to re-sign him. We can use Primo the year after. And in my opinion, I think this is a great trade, which is actually, I was going to mention this at the start of the stream, but I'm going to mention this now. It's really funny when you look at it because Jake Allen was rumored to come to Montreal 3 years ago. It was supposed to be Price going to St. Louis, and in return, we were getting Allen Binnington. It was like not Colton Parayko, but it was like some defensive prospect and picks. We were going to have the starting tandem of Binnington and Allen for Price. That would have been worth it, in my opinion. Where are you from? I am from Quebec. I'm just going to say Quebec. I'm not going to say exactly where, but Quebec, Canada is where I'm from, man. But yeah, Barry's on the board. Yeah, Barry's on the board. I might make a video on that. Don't take my 100% word on this, but I might make a video on the TSN trade board just to see where everyone's going, where I think they could go. Yeah, exactly. Thank God that trade didn't happen for the Blues. Like, Jesus, just imagine them trying to win a cup with Carey Price signed at $10.5 million per. Jesus. Actually, I think that was when Price was on the last year of his deal at the time. So actually, technically, if they didn't want to re-sign him, he would have walked as a UFA. Montreal could have signed him back, and we run away with that trade. We traded for a year of Carey Price, or we traded him away for a year of Carey Price. Nice, David Arthur. I'm not going to say exactly where you're in case you decide to change your mind later on and don't want your name on video and I end up having to take down the whole stream. But you can come back and leave that comment if ever you want to. But yeah, thank you for telling me where you live. I heard that's a pretty nice place. It's a valley. It's got to be nice. No, but seriously, I hope that's a nice place where you live, man. But yeah, thank God for the Blues that trade didn't go through because Binnington wouldn't have been as lights out as he was in the playoffs last year. Price probably would have done decent, but he wouldn't have taken them to a Stanley Cup. And yeah, back for breakfast. Ray bro, back fist. We got some breakfast hype, boys, at 2 p.m. Breakfast at 2. Actually, no, I think it's like there's a trade, Sharks and Flames. Oh, shoot, that was in February. Yeah. It was like Brendan Davidson for future considerations or something like that. As soon as I got the Discord noti, I had to come here from the same. Yeah, thank you, Darkness. Hey, Nick, no worries, man. But Darkness, I appreciate you coming over for to give the Blues perspective on this one. I'm gonna get just a little bit closer because you guys probably want to see my ugly mug. But yeah. I appreciate you coming over to give a perspective from the St. Louis Blues. I think it's a win-win. I do think the Canadiens absolutely win for sure, though. But I'm the best. Ray bro, come and talk to me in 5 years when the Habs win a cup with their current roster because they're not moving everything left, right, and center. But yeah, Darkness again. I appreciate you coming by, giving your perspective from the Blues. I do think it's a win-win, though it is right now a win for the Canadiens, a big win for the Canadiens because they do get their backup and they fix one of their issues in that. But I do think it can definitely be a bigger win-win if the Blues were able to re-sign Pietrangelo because of this deal. So yeah, guys, I think now I actually am going to get out of here. Unless you guys got any comments or questions, please feel free to let me know. I'm going to start doing my outro. If you guys have any comments or questions, I will stop the outro and answer it like right now. Right now, I think the Habs, exactly, Darkness, and the picks as well. If the exactly Darkness is the Pro Gamers, you are the only Cup champion in the Sim League right now. I think the Habs do win the trade right now, but we will see how that pick turns out. And if Pietrangelo signs, or how the picks, plural, turn out, and if Pietrangelo ends up re-signing with the Blues or not. You are the Western Conference Finals. You're in the Western Conference Finals, but does that really mean anything if you don't win the Cup, man? I think this is a win-win. Exactly. Clears cap. McDirty03, welcome to the stream. It does clear cap for the Blues to sign Pietrangelo, and it's a huge upgrade backup price from Kincaid and Lindgren and whoever else was backing him up last year, aside from Caden Primo, because he actually played pretty good. What's next for the Habs? Alex. In terms of free agents, I actually have it right here. I will give you guys a sneak peek at the video that's coming out eventually. Ilya Kovalchuk. I had Dadonov, but I do think Mike Hoffman will fit more. And Mikhail Sergachev, in my opinion. I think that, well, because also, guys, keep in mind, guys, we have Marco Scandella, Kovalchuk, and Steve Mason all coming off the books this year for buyouts and retained salary. Marco Scandella, Kovalchuk retained, and Steve Mason's buyout. We have those coming off the books. So we have about 3.7 million extra in cap space, aside from who we let off with the UFAs, who they're all gone, Weiss, Folin, and Kincaid. And yeah, so we're definitely going to have some big trade targets. Official St. Louis Instagram, they really want to sign. Oh, well, they might, Nikki. You never know. Favorite teams are Canadiens, Oilers, Knights, Blues, Colorado, Canucks. Favorite teams, nice. Is Lehkonen a free agent? No, he is not. He's a free agent after next season, I believe. I believe he's a free agent after next season. Don't mind the Senators. I don't really like the Senators, but or the Knights. Knights. I don't like the Senators or the Oilers, but every other team you mentioned there, I'm cool with. So hell yeah, David Arthur, let's go. Mikhail Sergachev or Grigorenko? Because Sergachev was never in the Oilers, and Grigorenko, If Edmonton's that desperate for forward depth, Jesus Christ, we'll give you guys Drouin. You just got to give us back Draisaitl. Jesus. I'm a dip so I can get him. Hey, Ray Bro. Good luck with the hockey, man. Like all jokes aside, I hope you're doing good, man. I have a feeling you're going to get in the NHL in a couple years, man. And you know what? Good luck with that weight training. You're going to fucking do good, man. I appreciate you stopping by in the stream. Thank you very much, man. Let's get some big claps on the chat for Ray Bro on his way out. Let's go, Ray Bro. Future NHLer in the making, baby. Let's go. Programmers, you hate the Knights. That sucks, man. That sucks. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna start doing my outro again. If you guys got any comments or questions about the trade or whatnot, or anything else hockey or non-hockey related about me or videos or whatever in the future, please let me know. Yeah, let's get them claps. Jake Allen, Barry Allen, are they brothers? Did I put Barry Allen in the title? Oh God, I hope I didn't. McDry, from one Edmonton fan leaves, the other joins in. McDry, how's it going, man? How's it going, McDry? It's been a while. Thank you for coming back to the stream. Appreciate it, man. But yeah, Woody Allen as well. Oilers need, yeah, I don't know about that, Ray, bro. In my opinion, I think they need some forward depth. Defense could also use some work. But yeah, Matt Murray going to the Oilers is definitely going to help. And how much you guys want to bet? The Oilers are about to trade their first-round pick to the Penguins to make that happen. Oilers need to go after Murray. Yeah, McDry. I did see that on TSN's trade board. They do have Murray poised to go to the Oilers right now, which is definitely very, very iffy. Or not very iffy, but definitely surprising in my opinion. I thought he would be going to Buffalo or the Senators, maybe, but most likely Buffalo. But I mean, you never know. I do think Hope probably goes to Buffalo and Leonard goes to Ottawa. Goes back to Ottawa. You never know. So, yeah, guys, that is going to do it for the stream. Thank you guys for coming out. I greatly appreciate every single one of you that did come out to the stream. It really means a lot that you guys would come out here, listen to me, look at my ugly mug, and, yeah, pretty much listen to me. Where do you see TSN Trade Board? It's on tsn.com, pro gamers. I think if you look up just look up TSN Trade Board or TSN Mock Trade Board, something like that, you can find it. I'll post it on the Discord. If you're on the Discord, I'll probably post it unless someone else wants to post it. But yeah. If Murray's gone, Jari and Smith are the goalies. I do think Jari definitely is the starter next year. So I think it kind of does almost boom. Yeah, for sure. Jari is the starter if Murray's gone, you know. Murray would be good on the Oilers for sure. But I do think Smith and Koskinen both are gone personally. Yeah, I think you could probably call this the first major trade of the offseason. Arguably the Kapanen trade was a major trade because the first rounder involved and how badly Pittsburgh overpaid and gave to Toronto. But yeah, I definitely do think this is arguably the second major trade of the offseason. Definitely. But yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for coming out to the stream. I appreciate it, guys. If you want to I'd appreciate it if you guys liked, comment, subscribe, favorite channel. It was not limited to YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and everything else. I need to stop drinking Gatorade on camera because it made me slur my words during the outro. I need to start drinking water. Yeah, Koskinen. Well, Koskinen's probably gone, honestly, Nikki. Yeah, guys, the links in the description. The links in the description are my Twitter. Well, actually, first off, I'm going to go in order of them. I believe it's my Discord. Or no, my PayPal is first. If you want to send any money my way as a donation, it's greatly appreciated. You guys will get out. You guys will get on the dono board of hell, as apparently it likes to cut me all of a sudden. I don't think I'm cut. Yeah, not really. Hey, my sideburns starting to come back in. Can we get some sideburns hype, boys? Koskinen, Toronto, that'd be nuts. Atlantic Division, Alex, is definitely going to be very, very competitive next year. I mean, you have the Lightning, the Bruins, the Habs, the Leafs, the Panthers, all going to be competitive next year. Arguably the Sens. And then, of course, the Senators and Red Wings just floundering at the bottom of the league. Hey, guys, here's some wins. Here's some wins for you guys. Imagine Jake Evans on the Oilers. Oh, God, he'd be a bust. Oilers don't know how to make their guys good. But, yeah, you guys can get on the donor board if you donate via the PayPal. But you, unfortunately, because I'm not streaming on Streamlabs, if you do donate, you do have to tell me in the chat, Harry, check your PayPal. It's greatly appreciated. Never asked, but always appreciated. We don't have DDT in the chat to tell us to tell you guys that. Or Raybro, he went. But yeah, guys, the PayPal and the Discord is also in the description. It's where if you guys want to join, it's really simple. All it takes is an email and a password. Well, technically email, username, and a password. You don't even have to sign up for anything. Huge hot take here. Wings are going to be the first to win the cup for the Leafs, the Habs, and Oilers. that is a big hot take, McDry. I don't think that's going to happen. I think the Habs or Leafs can definitely win the Cup next year. But yeah, Oilers, I don't think they're winning the Cup soon. But yeah, you never know, man. We have officially passed an hour on the stream, guys. Thank you so much. Jesus Christ. Holy shit, an hour streaming. This is nuts. Wow, guys. But yeah, the Discord, like I said, all it takes is an email, username, password. If you want to use that, it's greatly appreciated. I talk on there sometimes often. If you guys want, we can actually do a VC, Discord VC right after the stream. I'll get back onto the Discord and we'll do a VC. That's going to be fun, I think, in my opinion. The Twitter and my Twitch. I'm using my Twitter a lot more often, actually, surprisingly, right now. 24-hour stream at 1K. Yo, pro gamers, bet which VC? The general VC. Pro gamers, honestly, I'd consider it maybe. I'd maybe consider a 24-hour stream at 1K. I mean, it'd definitely be risky. I don't know what I could do for 24 hours aside from talking with you guys. I don't know if I could bring on guests. I don't know how that would work because I'm not using Streamlabs. But yeah, I could definitely consider a 24-hour stream. I mean, if you guys want, maybe I could try and sleep on stream. Maybe I could try and get a little air mattress set up in this area, point it down. You guys can try and ear rape me and wake me up and shit. I don't know how that would I don't know how that would work. Oh yeah, maybe you could do Omegle. No, McDry, I can't do Omegle because I'm not streaming with Streamlabs. And it's not like Discord where we could do mock trades. Oh god, 24 hours of mock trades would be god awful. I love doing mock trades, but 24 hours of them would be. No, I mean we can definitely do some mock trades. I mean, guys, that's more for the Discord VC. We'll talk about the Discord VC. Thank you guys for the 26 likes. Twitter, my Twitch. I'm using Twitter more often. You can follow me on there. I have some funny things I have to say eventually. Twitch, I'm not using it all right now because I hate Twitch. I don't like Twitch's model right now. But yeah, you can follow me on there if you want. I might do streams on there eventually once I get better Wi-Fi. My Amazon wish list and the PO box in the description. If you want to send anything my way, it's greatly appreciated, and very much you will get a video of me unboxing whatever you send me, whether it's a letter, hockey cards like someone has sent me, a new PS2 controller like someone else, Rick Nelson, has sent me, because unfortunately mine is kind of messed up right now. Yeah, mine's messed up. Literally just this one. Every other button is fine. That sucks. Or you want to send me anything on the wish list or the PO box, it's greatly appreciated, like I said. Not asked for, but always appreciated, just like with the PayPal. And of course, guys, if you want to know movies I love, you can check out my letterbox. That is also in the description below. If you want to know movies I love, unless you'd rather check out the video I made last year for Christmas Day, which may or may not be my top 100 movies of all time of 2019, or you can wait till the last video, 25 Days of Harry, which if you don't know what that is, it's basically where I upload one video every day from Christmas Day. From the 1st of December all the way to Christmas Day, one video every single day, along with some Habs streams if we're still playing by then, or if we start playing by them by then. Last video of the year may or may not be in the top 100 movies of all time of 2020 in that case. You also check it out if you want to know what movies I hate. I actually finally updated the letterbox, guys. Claps in the chat. I finally updated the letterbox with all the movies I've seen in the past 2 or 3 months. Surprisingly, not as many as I would hope. But I'm currently on a kind of a TV show binge. I'm not going to say which ones because I don't want you guys to spoil. I have finished Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul. Amazing shows. We'll finish Better Call Saul up until this upcoming season that's coming out next year. But yeah, guys, hopefully arenas will be open by December with fans allowed. I do know they want to do that COVID test in 15 minutes, so you'd have to show up really early to the arena. But yeah, you never know. Yeah, thank you guys for the claps in the chat. I upgraded the letterbox. If you do want to know movies I hate, you can check it out on there, guys. It's greatly appreciated. Yeah, guys, that's going to do it. We're going to go to the Discord VC. I'll see you guys there. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love every single one of you guys that check out the video, whether you like, dislike, whatever you do. It's greatly appreciated on the channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Harry Rice. Actually, no, guys, I want you guys to do something for me. Guys, let's get some Triple Heart Squad in the chat. Put the Triple Hearts in the chat, boys. I'm going to read off every name. Implicit, what's the Discord? It's the link in the description. It's in the description, or at least it should be. It's the link in the description. I want you guys to get Triple Heart Squad. I'm going to name off all your names real quick before the stream ends. So yeah, again, Triple Heart Squad. Please get the Triple Heart Squad in the chat, boys. Let's go. I'm opening Discord right now real quick. But implicit, the Discord, like I said, is the link in the description. It's the first or second one. Yeah, we got Nikki German. Let's go Rangers fan. Leafs forever. Let's go, boys. The Triple Heart Squad in the chat, boys. Not many Triple Heart Squads right now, but let's go. Let's go, boys. We got the Triple Heart Squad. Alex Iliev, or Alex Iliev. Yeah, I think that might be the way to say your name. I apologize. I apologize if that's not the right way to say your name. Thank you guys for the 27 likes. Pro Gamers with the Triple Heart Squad. Let's go, baby. Alex, Nikki, Leafs, Alex, Thank you guys so much for the Triple Heart Squad. I love every single one of you guys that come out to the streams. Whether you're lurking, whether you're chatting every 10 minutes or every 10 seconds, or you're casually just chilling, putting a comment now and then. Anything helps, man. Absolutely anything helps. I greatly appreciate every single one of you guys coming out to the channel. Thank you guys so much. I love every single one of you guys. My name is Harris, and I am out. Peace.